From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for June 22nd, 2017. Today we're going to be taking a look at the AUDUSD, the Australian versus the US dollar, for today's trade analysis. But first I want to take a look at a couple of the open trades that we currently have running. First off, here on the EUR-USD, the euro versus the US dollar, we have been looking for an opportunity to go short on a breakout underneath support. Not only are we underneath support acting as resistance, we're also underneath the longer term trend line. The black trend line here rising from the bottom of the chart. You can see the market is underneath there. Let's go ahead and zoom it in a little bit. You can see the market broke underneath the black trend line. Not only did it break the black trend line, it broke the pink shaded area between 111.65 and 1.1200. We're holding underneath the red trend line. So we're at this intersection under the red trend line, the black trend line, the pink shaded area that we're expecting to hold as resistance. And so we've taken a short into the 1.1165 level. The risk, of course, is pretty simple. The risk is we don't want it to get it back above the pink shade area. So we're selling under the pink zone. We don't want it to get back above it. I'm only currently sitting about 7 pips of profit. So if you're not in the trade, I suspect that this could be still an opportunity that would be promising for you to go ahead and jump into. Targeting the green, or maybe even the yellow shaded area and blue shaded area as it continues to pressure lower. Interesting enough, the 100 period moving average sits all the way down here into the mid 1.0800 is the bottom of the chart. So wouldn't that be an interesting target if the market started to go bearish for the euro dollar. Moving on over to the USDCAD, another currency pair that we have been trading for quite a while now, holding quite a while now. We've closed some profit, locked in. Can't lose on the trade. But some interesting things happening here. Of course, falling oil has given a boost to this to go higher. That's what really has, I think, caused this to go higher. Is the continued fall of oil prices has boosted this to go higher. We saw that yesterday even, breaking through the yellow zone, hitting the orange shaded area. Let's zoom it in one more time. If you're in it, protect profit. If you're not in it, I think watching this yellow shaded area, 1.329070, might be an interesting aspect because we're above it right now. That historical resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days finding resistance at the yellow zone, will likely now become our support level. Take it down to the 4-hour time frame, and there it is right there. Same yellow zone, but you see that resistance right here? That's going to become support. So if you're looking to go long or even add on to the current position, between 132.90 and 132.70 at least would provide some lower risk and higher reward to go long, targeting again the orange shaded area first, and then if it can break through there, we'll look for the blue shaded area as our next significant target. And then the risk at that point is that it breaks back underneath the yellow shaded area. Let's move on over to the AUDUSD. And I think this is very interesting, the way we're looking at this currency pair as well. We have two different trends. The black trend line was a downtrend. The blue trend line is an uptrend. Let's go ahead and zoom it in one time. We've been talking about the consolidation here, the triangle pattern that developed between the two red lines over the early part of the week. Broke down through that 75.85. We didn't get an opportunity because it happened during non-trading hours for me, so it pushed all the way down to the yellow zone. The yellow zone, 75.55, 75.40, also is where the 100 period simple moving averages. We can see the market has already broken the blue trend line. We pushed underneath the triangle pattern. We're now attempting to push underneath the yellow zone and the 100 period moving average. We'll take a look at what happened the last time we were here. Just in this area, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days found resistance underneath the yellow zone and the moving average. So it's my expectation that if it breaks underneath here, the yellow zone, the 100 period moving average, that we're looking for the continued slide back down at least to the orange shaded area, 7500 area. And of course, if it can break the 7500 area, the orange zone, we'll look for it back to the green zone. So that's the expectation as long as it continues this bearish price action under the yellow zone, underneath the 100 period moving average. And at that point, the risk is that it gets back above it and goes back up again. So we're looking for low risk and higher reward. Selling under the yellow zone, targeting the green and the orange shaded area, that's our potential reward. Our risk is, again, a break back above the yellow zone. Take it down to the 4-hour time frame. Well, at this stage of the game, we have not yet seen really a breakout under the yellow shaded area. It's challenging it, it's testing it, but not really underneath it yet. We're seeing it test it, but no breakout. To me, a breakout is an open and close. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to open and close under the yellow zone, maybe that rally back into it to improve our risk reward, and then target the orange shaded area. I don't know if it'll do that or not. It could just open up and go on back down. So watch for evidence of that fall here on the Australian dollar. Again, your risk is it gets back above the yellow shaded area. So we're not in it yet, but watching for the trade setup on the breakout underneath 75.40, 75.55 for the continuation lower of the current momentum for the Australian dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.